we're always talking about corruption, but where does corruption come from? See, the narrative has become that good people should enter politics. But in a broken system, good people don't always remain good, right? So why don't we just look at basic things like making open data platforms? Now, I come from a rural constituency, and one of the things that I did was every penny that we spend, we have an open data platform and we just put it all out there. To the detail that if we're building a road from, say, X village to Y village, the thekedar, the contractor that's building the road, we put his name and phone number on it. So in case he's found to be thieving or whatever, the information will reach me. If the government of India, can, or state governments, can just remove this opacity of information, if they can just say, Monithon, which the EU has done, which is Marathon and Monitor, does this in Italy, which had a problem with corruption in the 80s and 90s and unstable governments up until now, decided that what they will do is even if they spend €1 on infrastructure projects to the day, so for instance, how detailed this is if they're building a bridge, right? They will say we are spending 300 million on it, and this day we're spending this much. And if they haven't reached their targets for that day, they will say why they didn't reach their targets. And anybody can ask a question, and they have to, by law, be replied to within 24 hours. I thought it was interesting. Can we have the petition system in Parliament? In England, they have it. In 40 countries of the world, they have it. So, all of you probably know what it is. So, in England, I think if 10,000 people sign a petition, even if it's an e-petition, they get a response within 48 to 72 hours. And if 100,000 people sign a petition, it goes before a government committee or a parliament committee, which then decides whether it's eligible for a 1-hour discussion in the next session of parliament. Does this not deepen democracy?